Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Dungeon Deathball for, just a little bit more of this. I don't know that I think this game is super deep. It probably would not stand up to a super long series, but I'm definitely excited to play it a second time here. Geez, you know what I didn't do? I didn't check if there were achievements for playing the daily, because if there are, we should absolutely do that. Yes, okay. Complete a daily challenge, so we do have to complete it. But what we're trying to do today mostly is get 3 achievements, right? So that we can unlock Judgment Mode. So, let's see. Oh, you must play with Team Hodgepodge in this dungeon, though. You know what? Maybe we'll just do this, and I'll try a daily challenge. I'll try the daily challenge like off camera or something. So, which of our 2 new teams do we want to use? Do we want to be the running fighting team that's bad at ball carrying, or do we want to be the team that's good at everything that isn't punching? Seems like you're intended to throw the ball a lot with this team, which makes sense. Let's try bolters. Let's try bolters. We were not good at moving around last time. I want to see what it's like if you're good at moving around. So our brawler, Leslie, and our runner, Neil. We don't really know what a runner's upgrades look like, even. So, as a team, we don't have any modifiers. Everything that we are is in our players. So if we end up like losing people, it is potentially the case that we could we could end up in a very different situation here. I'm gonna swap the ball over, but I think these positions are okay. And you know what? -1 damage on shots. Okay. We're gonna try to use the score increasing ball as much as possible. Well, if I throw this punch, actually, I'm going to be sad afterward, I think. Alright, we'll step up and then so this plant does not have the bonus attack range. I think what I want to do here is punch the plant. It does 3 damage. I guess shooting doesn't help. Like, punching is fine. We can get it to start breaking down this rock for us. Because that plus a punch from Leslie on her turn will actually open this this route up. And then, I mean, do we just want to step to here? I think that's probably fine. And Leslie can just refill on stamina. So you have 1 HP left. I think Neil probably just throws the lethal punch. And then Leslie can step forward and throw one as well. I am definitely missing my extra damage. I mean, I don't know. Seems okay. Par 6, huh? Six is pretty tough as far as par goes. So that's a move. Yeah. This ends up being pretty awkward. Alright, I'm gonna stun you. So I want this gem. So I think what we do here is rest punch and rest punch. Just get rid of this dude. Oh, wait, I did some bad math somewhere. Yep. It turns out if I want to if I want to keep going. Okay. Not the best start ever. We failed to get a touchdown on the first map here. I want charging into attacks very badly. That said, the amount of gold we get on the first level is pretty insignificant anyway. And we did use the difficult ball, so now we've got the score modifier rolling upward already. Yeah. -1 push on shots. Yeah, let's keep doing it. So it feels like we definitely want to swap positions here. I'm wondering if I want Leslie to hold the ball and have Neil just like run as fast as possible forward and then pass him the ball afterward. He doesn't have power nap yet, so he's not getting the super efficient stamina regen, so it doesn't. I don't know that it makes a lot of sense to have him carry for the moment. And I want him to be able to do stuff like this. Is there anything clever I can do here? Is there anything that's better than just move forward? I don't think so, actually. Does seem like the enemies are mostly just going to let us through. The blocker at the end is going to be a problem. Is this an S? Yeah, this is the last turn for getting an S, I think. If I'm reading the turn indicator correctly. Okay. Yeah, okay, so these early matches, even if you're doing really, really well in them, you're still not making that much money. Which I think is actually, it's good. It's good that that works that way. So is our most important move getting Leslie to 3 strength? It might be. I think it's very important. And then a point or two of stamina here and there can be very valuable. And these first ones are remarkably cheap. So -1 stun on shots. We still get the damage and the knockback, though. I kind of think that... I think I like where we're positioned. And I think I am just going to hurl the ball at this dude immediately. Get a lot of motion on that, and I don't have to carry the damn ball anymore. Gosh, these things have so much HP. I think this was right. I'm not 100% sure. Why don't you step and rest as well? So... think we do have an interesting question now. So let's see. You're not actually going to move. It would probably not be a very good idea for me to run to here. Right, because then, well, does this thing have Pierce? It doesn't. So move right will be a safe play. You know what? I am going to go for it. Leslie, not safe to move forward. I mean, do I want to move down and punch the rock to the side, maybe? I think I'm going to. Well, potentially punch the rock to the side. We'll see. But, like, this could open up a path for us, potentially. So, yeah, you move to here. You probably just move all the way out, right? And then I could just step up here and punch this guy again. I guess I should probably do that, honestly, because the next punch kills him. He's going to move in, then I'm going to rest and deliver. Not so good for my par necessarily, but Neil had a little bit more HP, or a little bit more stam. I mean, I can throw a punch and then rest, which is a stamina positive set of actions. So this should be safe because I can move and then rest for sure next turn. And then there we've got rest and punch. Okay, this looks pretty good, right? But I think we're not going to get an S rank because I took one turn too long. It's still going to be good value, though. Honestly, I thought we bogged down really badly at midfield there, but that was close to an S. It's good. Also, 15%. We're getting there on that score modifier. I have high hopes. So we're getting like 100 something per. The question is, how much do we need to hold in order to reasonably be able to purchase the third point of strength after the next map? And I think we can probably buy 1 point of stamina for either of them. Who does it make more sense for it to go to? I'm gonna give it to Leslie. Ooh, you get half the skull keys. I appreciate how friendly the game is to sort of like playing a very small amount and then getting up. It's not the way I get down, but I know that it's the way a lot of people do, so. Oof. Minus stamina is bad. But also, we can just throw the ball and, you know, we don't have to carry it all the time. It's fine. Beautiful. Excellent start. Rest and grab. Okay, so what is going to be the best way to do this? If I step forward and punch this thing, I'm not gonna make things any easier on myself. Like, I'm still gonna get pushed back. So maybe the right move is to step down and punch the Kappa. But if I do that, my concern is that if I step down and punch the Kappa, I'm still within spear range from its new position. So maybe actually the play is stun this thing. and then just have Neil move up here. This is pretty awkward. So hitting you doesn't really accomplish very much, but I think the play is rest and then maybe just rest again, even though it's only 2 stamina. I don't want to move forward because I don't want to bait the blue guy down. Well, this thing doesn't do any damage though, right? If I step in front of it, it's probably fine. Let's find out. Okay, no, it performs its wind attack instead of... That's interesting. Well then I think Neil should shoot. Because that'll get it killed by the other dude. That works out pretty well, I think. S rank with a 20% modifier. Okay, for sure, 3rd point of strength. Seems absolutely bananas. Yeah, I like this. This is built in such a way that you get a really cool set of like overlapping frictions. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Oh, I think we gotta swap positions. I think we gotta try to leave Neil in a position where he could just sprint down the field. So yeah. I think we can work with Spongeball. Oh, this is a bummer. Do I just wait here for it? No, probably not, right? So we can safely move forward 1. The ball's just a little bit too heavy for this to work the way I want it to. Because what I want to do is step down and then attack the Snapter so it hits the Kappa. But I don't quite have the stamina for that. So is the move here and then there? That leaves Neil surrounded on all sides except the bottom. And with this thing in this space probably moving into the space above him, it is probably actually better to just rest here, right? Well, maybe not. So if I stand here, all 3 of the enemies around me are going to be attacking this space. This guy is probably going to be moving here, and I can just back out, which is safe enough. You know what? I'm going to do it. So the sponge shot deals no damage, but it does still have the knockback. I think that this is actually really smart. And then Neil steps down here, and we both rest, I think? Actually, no, we hit this guy. Okay, yeah, I like that quite a bit, actually. So you have rest, and I don't know how I'm going to get out of the match. It seems like it's going to be really tough to get the... it's going to be really tough to get the gems here. Pretty sure you just do this. Do I have Neil fall back to grab the ball? Maybe. And then my plan is to have Leslie push through up top. By the way, I know you can't see them because I am hooked directly into the game feed here. But I am getting achievements. Oh, I screwed this up. I should have moved Neil up to there and then moved Leslie over. As it is, I can't. Oh, we can swap. Swapping is a thing, it looks like. Oh no, if I left click, it's going to interpret that as a swap control, not a... Yeah. Okay, this thing has 2 health left. I guess what I might do is just have Neil move up to here. We just splat this thing and then go... Actually, no. I'm just going to rest. So he has enough stamina to potentially make a weird move next turn if I need to. But yeah, I kind of want these enemies all looking at each other. So you have 2 health. I think, unfortunately, the only available play might be just up. This KOs. Does that make sense? KO and then move forward into the empty space? Or into the unattacked space. You will try to move. Yeah, the problem with KO and then move forward is that it means I'm like in a terrible position for next turn. So, with 5 HP, it's pretty awkward. I think what I'm actually doing here is carving out space for Neil to retreat. Listen, I love an S rank as much as the next girl, but survival. Survival is important. We're getting there. There we go. Game gets a lot easier if you just kill all the enemies. I don't know why nobody's ever thought of this before. Try to draw the blue guy's attention downward. It's not working. Yeah, he does not care. It's fine. We're already past par, so we may as well make sure we get the gem. I don't know if I've gotten enough achievements yet, but I've definitely gotten at least 2. So I think we're in good shape. I definitely want some ranks of Bulldozer now. We're still getting in like the low hundreds, right? So I probably can't afford... you know what? I can probably afford to give Neil a 2nd point of strength. Maybe I just want him to have really efficient naps so that he can move more. Yeah, I think we can definitely afford to do that. What if players that have perks? Can you imagine? I gotta say, in practice, I don't necessarily feel like this is playing out all that differently from the last team. Maybe we should have gone for the pacify, the pacifists. The iridium ball hurts. It is a bad and difficult ball to use. Maybe? I definitely want to start down here with a throw. Yeah, let's do it like this. I can't tell you how bummed out I am that the raptor is moving right instead of left. Oh, that works on rocks. That's wild. Here, we can let the Kappa kill this rock for us. I think we have to throw the ball again. It's not the best. I kind of don't want Neil to do anything because I want to bounce this savage mad lad onto the spike trap. So yeah, I think I just rest twice even though we're already at full stamina. Jeez, this ball. So we knew we were going to have to open with a rest here. I think I am just going to throw the ball down to the end because I don't want to have to hold it anymore. It's a nightmare. And then you can just step to here. Oh, that's a shame. That's the first time we've seen the enemies act in an order other than the most beneficial for us. And I gotta tell you, my heart is breaking. So you have 5 HP. And that's pretty much gotta be that. Sure showed me. Okay. This is not how I was going to resolve this, but I really don't want this thing to charge all the way over to there. That seems counterproductive for my purposes. I'm also definitely a little concerned about luring the blue guys upward. I want to try to stay on the bottom half of the map for the moment so that they don't move up unnecessarily. This is very awkward. Okay. Gotta grab that. Yeah, we're going to end up one action... Or no, sorry. We're going to end up a full turn plus. Short of par, actually. Pass? Yeah. Because if I move up right now, he'll want to move up too. You have 1 HP. Get murdered. All right. I mean, it's under par. It's still going to be a decent amount of money. Yeah. 184 is sufficient. That's actually a huge amount of cash. That's way more than I was expecting. So, the question is, do we buy a point of stamina for each character, or do we just get that second point of strength for Neil? I think the fact that Neil can go up to 3 strength is pretty significant, and maybe that ought to be our focus. It is only carriers that can't go to 3, which is it's pretty harsh. It's a pretty harsh indictment of the carrier as a class. All right, what is the score increaser this time? You may have noticed I'm saying difficult ball, I'm saying difficulty increasing ball. It just doesn't feel right to say hard ball into a microphone. -1 stun duration, we can work with that. What am I doing? These are definitely the wrong positions. Ball is heavy. So it is push resistant. Yeah, I positioned my people completely backwards. I feel very silly. So no KO, but we still get the damage and the push. That said, this dude has 10 health. It may be unrealistic to think that I could kill it in any way. So if we don't attack it, it's going to step forward to here. All right, I think I am actually still going to throw the ball. So now we can have you step back or have Neil step forward and you step up. The question is, like, what is the most efficient way to get through this wall of monsters? And I think it's like Leslie step, Neil rest, take. Now the thing steps over to here, and we can have Leslie step and punch it really hard. And then, like... I step down here and shoot. I don't know that it really helps to do that, though. Like, I kind of want to break this. I don't know. This is a really awkward setup. Okay, rest, and then if we do this, she'll have to just rest and step back, I think. And it won't stun the thing, actually, even. So I'll take damage. I'll die if I do that. It's pretty awkward. We really do just have to stand here and hack away until the one space is open. But now... yeah. And then... she's going to have to rest next turn. But step forward and rest is fine, and then we'll pass her the ball then. Yeah. Step forward, rest, and then we get a touchdown on par. With all of the gems. A mere A rank. Pathetic. We're figuring this out. We're getting there pretty quickly. So I spent just a little bit too much there. We can buy a point of stamina for somebody. Yeah, so losing a player doesn't necessarily feel like it hurts that much, even because you are going to be able to, you get so much money later in the game. Ooh, cannot pass is really harsh. I think we're gonna swap positions and also the ball. Yeah. We don't quite get to kill it, unfortunately. It's a shame. I wish you could sometimes not not do the push. You could just choose not to. I mean, that's not terrible, right? This team just doesn't, you know, we don't run the ball. We throw the ball at the enemy's face. This is awkward. I mean, the enemy's not going to willingly walk forward onto the traps, right? So how is this... I'm very curious how this is going to work out. So we can combo this Mad Lad onto the thing, which I think is definitely what we want to do. So I feel like we end up not taking all of our allotted actions an awful lot. I think this makes more sense than doing those punches in the other order. I don't know. Yes, you step forward and then crush him, which you would not have been able to do if you had thrown the punch last turn. And then, honestly, we probably just double rest. He's just waiting. Okay. So you do 3 damage. I think what I want to do actually is have Neil and his turn here. So we can set up for... Well, actually, we're off cycle for the thing I'm trying to do. Yeah, all right. So never mind. Neil, just undo. much health do you have left? 10? That's really awkward. All right, let me just splat this dude real fast. Oh, right, I can't pass the damn ball. I'm thinking ahead about like what my actual plan is. And it totally escaped me that I will not be able to have Neil go back. Oh, that's right. When I hit him the first time, he drops the ball immediately. Never mind. Everything's fine. Rest. So she can take? Yeah, okay. Can't pass. Totally allowed to take. Take is fine. A little messy. A tiny bit messy. I actually really appreciate that the game is designed in such a way that you can't like just guarantee you will always get S ranks through good play. So I feel like that's the sort of the default function for a lot of strategy games is they try to make it so you can always get the best rating. But I find that is a little... Ooh, do I want more range on Leslie's punch instead of a third strength for Neil? I think they're both extremely compelling. I'm going to take the third strength. We'll see if we can make Bulldozer happen next. But the problem is, like, at some point you kind of solve the system. You get the idea of how to behave in the space, and then you're just always getting the highest rank all the time. And it's nice that this game has a rank that is above that is like, if conditions line up, here's something you can strive for, you know? Cannot shoot is a pretty rough modifier. We're going to go ahead and play Deathball, though. I think I like this setup. Do I just want to... Yeah, I think let's just work together with the guy to kill the rock here. So he's going to want to charge again. We'll just step out of the way. Ugh, double spawners. It's going to be a lot of ticks on the field. So he's going to finish the rock off. I'm going to punch this one. We're going to open these angles up a little bit. So, and then I can like run forward and then step back. I think we're gonna have to do some violence here in order to make it through. There's just too many enemies for us to try moving through. Yeah, it's a shame. There's not really a way to do this that is clever. Well, I'll tell you, I do not believe we're going to S-rank this one. I do feel more mobile this run, though. I am feeling significantly better at just getting around the map. Okay, so we need to do this to save our dear friend Neil. Darn. So I could just kill you. Just barely getting in the way. It's like it's move here and then stop and rest, I think, because we're off axis with all the enemies now. And then here it's rest and bulldozer. Yeah, all of the enemies will move so that they are not orthogonally adjacent to Neil, which is very important for our survival. And then we still have some things to figure out for sure. That's pretty cool though. Rest and charge forward every turn is very nice. Oh, you only have 2 HP left. Well, I'm just gonna go get my gem then. This is by a large margin my favorite song in the game. It's probably rest and charge, right? We're not quite going to be able to win. Yeah, I think it's... Maybe it's just rest and move, actually. Yeah, I think I like that better. This is a real shame, because if Neil didn't have to rest this turn, he'd be able to make it out. Well, this is actually okay though, because we can splat this guy in a single attack. Neil can rest step and then still step next turn. So I think we're even somehow going to have S rank to this? Bizarre. Hell yeah. That seems pretty good. I think there's a real question as to whether a second point of bulldozer is overkill. Because I feel like we're almost always 2 spaces from the things we want to hit. Maybe we'd be better off just saving for the 4th point of strength, or like dumping on stamina so that they can both have a lot of... You know what? That might be it. It might be just like get a ton of max stamina. Yeah, I think I like that play. All right, we're almost able to buy another team already. Terrifying. I don't even remember what the Sasquatch does. I just remember that it's a Sasquatch. I do believe pretty good odds we're going to beat our previous score. Only 2 gems this time. Big stamina penalty. I think that's okay. So it's probably not going to be safe to have her just charge the thing. But I think I'm going to do this. And I do believe I'm going to open with a shot on this rock. Just lets us move the ball a ton. Yeah, we definitely don't want to just jump in front of the Sasquatch. I think what I want to do is this. Interesting. I am surprised that it is moving downward. I'm also surprised that most of the enemies in the backfield, the reason I got quiet there is I was trying to figure out, like, why aren't the enemies in the backfield doing anything? Let's hit this guy once, because that puts him in a state where either of the characters can kill him with a single punch. And then we just do that, right? So he's not gonna, yeah, we could just throw the ball at him. And stun him for the approach. And we'd have Leslie come through and punch this one. I think I like that. And then Neil stepping out of this space doesn't have the, like we can rest and then make some relatively efficient moves here. Leslie gets that. She could throw a punch, but it doesn't actually do a ton. Maybe I just rest. I think so. I don't think punching the Sasquatch helps us. I think we're just good, right? Like there's nothing they can do that beats rest and step. That one was remarkably straightforward. It was basically just like all straight lines. So, when is your maximum stamina high enough, right? Like, at some point it makes more sense to take power nap. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I just got an achievement called Perkin 9 to 5. And let me tell you, what a way to make a living. Cannot attack while holding. Something like this, right? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the fact that that thing is... Well, I guess it doesn't matter what direction it's spawning in, because we just kill it anyway. Oh, it does spawn first. This is a little awkward. Because everything in me wants me to throw the ball. I guess shoot and then rest is not a bad play. I was going to say moving forward after doing so is a little awkward. Okay, Sasquatch doesn't really have that much HP. But Neil has to go over there and pick up that gem, I think. So we want to do this first. So that I don't push the Sasquatch onto the gem. Oh, she's trapped. It's a little concerning. Well... I was going to go get the ball. Now I think I'm going to do this. I'm not exactly sure. So pushing this thing onto the spike trap's not going to work, right? Because the spike trap fires at the start of each hazard's turn. So it's players that I see, players, then hazards, then monsters. So actually punching this thing upward does kill it. I had not realized that that was set up like that before. And then Leslie does a rest into a charge. Leslie is an absolute menace. Just terrifying to behold. I think this is right. And then she rests, and you go grab the ball real quick. Pretty solid multiplier. We're really getting there. That is a lot of money. Okay, I'm gonna buy the last point of power nap for sure. And then, yeah. The mobility is awesome. I feel way more powerful with this team, and it's entirely possible that a lot of that is just me being like better at the game because we didn't really understand even how to play the first time. Cannot move while holding. You are killing me. All right. Gonna be a lot of throws. I'm doing it though. We're doing 12 hard balls. The hardest 12 balls in the business. See, here's a situation where it actually would be kind of cool to have 2 ranks of bulldozer, because I would hit this guy and then move upward. I am certain, 100% certain, there must be an achievement for getting an enemy hit by the boss's lightning. I don't know how we would pull it off, but I want it. I want it bad. Also, last time we fully just went. I love the noise the Sasquatch makes. That's adorable. I wonder if can you be moved while holding? Like if I pick it up, will it let me? Will I still get pushed? Probably, right? Guess I'm just gonna have you move down here and grab the gem. My guess is that the ball will not get pushed by the wind attack, probably, but I don't really know. Like, and again, without a sense of what order the monsters are attacking, it's really hard for me to know if it makes sense to step here and then just get blown backwards. I'm gonna throw this punch. The Sasquatch is now very killable. Okay, well, the Sasquatch can be pushed while holding the ball. We know that at least. Okay. Well, I think all you can do is... Well, actually, hold on. So we do this. Oh, his attack will just hit both squares, though. I think all you can do is rest and then step out of the way. Your attack is just like a normal one range. Okay. So I can step here. Almost. So close. It can't move because it has the ball. That is very fun. Do I want to do this? Oh, I don't have enough stamina to make that sensible. But yeah, the charge and then stepping upward, I think might potentially be the right play. Had we the stamina to make it happen. You know, we've never done damage to the boss. It'd be super cool if we could find a way to kill the boss. Did I just do it again? Because then he'll keep the two blockers. Oh, I don't quite have the... Okay, I mean, that's fine. And then you rest and grab the ball with the intent of finishing things with a big pass. I definitely don't want to hit this thing. That would be a disaster. Yeah, I think this is right. It's looking pretty okay for us here. Yeah, and I have the stamina necessary to do this and then still step. And you don't have to do anything, right? And then next turn it's... Oh, wait. I can't get a touchdown if I pass the ball. It's fine, it's fine. I'm just gonna rest, I guess. I could shoot and then walk over and grab it. Yeah, may as well. Making the enemies hit each other is always fun. So she steps down to here. I actually have a brilliant idea. I'm gonna pass. Step back. I'm gonna rest, and then I'm gonna shoot and then step forward onto the ball. That might still count as a touchdown. We'll find out. It'll be a good thing to know, at least. Yep, okay. Wow, that's a pretty good score. I got a lot of achievements just now. We are definitely fine for unlocking Judgment Mode. And a 61. 61's a heck of an improvement. It's still way lower than all those people scoring in the 80s. How are people getting 80,000 points? Is that like 12 S's, I guess? Even so, it seems like that's quite a gap. This time we had 2 people survive, so that's good. I gotta tell you, I am a little disappointed. I saw all the cool sprite monsters on the Steam store page and everything, and this dude who rules. And I was really hoping that we would be allowed to play as fun pixel monsters. Oh well, you can't have everything. And then he just closes his door in shame. Leslie and Neil survived the dungeon Deathball. Hooray! And they committed many murders on the way. Okay, there's end of game bonuses, right? So actually, we're not that far below the really high scores on that high score list. I forgot that there were going to be end game bonuses. Where'd that put us? I can't scroll off this page. Yeah. I'm the only person on my friends list who's ever played. Also, it tells me, okay, that was the 44th best score anyone has ever scored. I'm doing it. I'm living the dream. Okay, this jumps down to your... I thought this would show you a list of all your scores, but it jumps down to your position. Okay. So, that should have unlocked Judgment Mode. Let's just have a peek. Let's see if Judgment Mode is an interesting thing. Also, Action Mode. Because it turns out we got a huge number of achievements. Judgment Mode. Face the final boss in every stage, keep moving, or fall victim to his deadly lightning bolts. Okay, so it's not like a hugely different thing. It's just the boss is always present. What about this? Plow through bigger hordes at a faster pace, but beware greater monster numbers, reduce turn power, all players have 3 action points. So just like more resources, more difficulty. Okay, I don't know. I think we get it. I think that is maybe going to be it for our time here on the channel with Dungeon Deathball. This is a thing I probably will still play more of on my own because it's neat, but I think that gives you an idea here of what you're dealing with. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this little look into a cool thing that I nearly forgot before we finish with 2021's games. And come back next time on Monday for some more new stuff, and then, you know, maybe a little bit later on next week for like a big important surprise that's going to be really cool and fun, and I'm very much looking forward to. And I'm not allowed to talk about, I think, with any specificity, but it's coming and it's going to be neat. So come back for that Thursday-ish, roundabouts maybe. And we'll see you then.